having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Okay, so you wanted to know more about the movie bombing.
Yeah, one of those dark days in Philly's history.
Right, and we've got a ton of sources here ready to dive in.
Absolutely. It's a story way bigger than just the bombing itself.
For sure. It's about, like, this clash,
Head-on collision, really.
between a city and this group that really challenged everything about it.
Yeah, like down to its foundations.
We're talking about MOVE,
Right.
a black liberation group,
With some seriously strong belief.
a revolutionary ideology for sure.
And they weren't shy about expressing those views.
No, they were not. It was May 13th, 1985 that things
Yeah, that's the day that changed everything.
forever changed Philadelphia.
You know what's interesting about movies' beliefs, though?
Yeah, what's that?
They basically rejected modern society completely, like technology, the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, they wanted like a total return to nature.
Back to nature.
Animal rights, huge for them, and radical self-sufficiency.
So like living off the grid type stuff.
Even more than that, they were composting raw food diets.
I mean, those things aren't inherently confrontational, but
No, but it put them at odds with everyone around them.
yeah, they're neighbors of the city.
Big time.
So we've got this group with some pretty strong beliefs,
Definitely.
and it's causing friction. But how did it get to an armed standoff?
Well, their clashes weren't just about composting.
Right.
They used bullhorns to broadcast their messages like all night.
Seriously?
Yeah, and built these bunker-like structures around their house.
Wow.
Oh, and openly carried firearms.
So things were already pretty tense.
Understatement.
Yeah, a volatile situation for
Right.
sure.
Absolutely.
So movies feeling besieged, they're fortifying their house.
Right.
And on the other side, you have city officials and residents.
Feeling threatened.
Yeah, and demanding action.
It was a powder keg.
And that all led to this fateful day in May 85.
Right.
Can you walk us through exactly what happened?
So May 13th, the Philadelphia police show up.
With warrants
Warrants, eviction orders, the whole 9 yards.
to clear the ME house,
Yeah, it was supposed to be this big operation. Things went south real quick.
devolved into chaos.
Total chaos. Movie members started firing on the police.
And the police fired back.
It was a full-blown shootout.
And in all this chaos, the police made a decision.
A decision that shocked the nation.
They dropped a bomb
From a helicopter.
on the MOVE house.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second.
I'm honestly struggling with it even now.
Yeah.
How could they possibly justify something so extreme?
It's important to remember movie fired first.
Right.
Created a very dangerous situation for the police.
But still,
But a bomb on a residential building
with women and children inside,
raises huge questions.
about
It's
proportionality,
excessive force.
for sure.
Yeah.
The aftermath of that bombing is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, can't even imagine.
Tell us about the scale of the destruction.
Okay, so the bomb starts this fire, right?
Right.
It raged out of control for like 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
It wasn't just the movie house.
No, it-
61 homes were destroyed.
Reduced to ashes.
Over 250 people were left homeless.
Wow. It's hard to even comprehend that.
An entire city block wiped out.
Just gone, and tragically 11 people lost their lives.
5 of them children.
I can't even imagine the loss and the trauma
For the family.
to the whole
Hey,
community.
think about
There had to be some legal fallout from this.
Oh, yeah. A federal court ruled that the city used excessive force,
They did.
violated everyone's constitutional rights.
Wow.
They specifically condemned the bombing.
Called it.
A reckless and unconscionable act.
I mean, decades later, this event still feels so raw.
It's a wound that hasn't healed.
What lessons can we learn from this?
Especially about law enforcement, the use of force.
Yeah,
I think the MVB bombing shows us how quickly things can get out of hand.
for sure.
Conflict can escalate and lead to devastating consequences.
Absolutely.
We need clear communication de-escalation tactics, especially when there are vulnerable people involved.
Yeah. This event continues to have a huge impact on Philadelphia.
It's part of the city's fabric now.
If this deep dive sparked your curiosity,
Yeah,
we encourage you to learn more
definitely.
about the movie organization,
The city's response, the whole thing.
the ongoing conversations about justice and accountability.
Yeah, that's important.
We also encourage you to explore the Black liberation movement.
The systemic issues that led to Move E in the first place.
That's a whole other deep dive.
For sure.
But it's crucial to understand the context.
Absolutely.
This is just one piece of a much larger story.
One that we're still living today.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Riley Herbst from 2311 Racing here, and you know what grinds my gears? Waiting for coffee. But instead of counting frappes and lattes, I fire up Chumba Casino. No apps, no fuss, just fun social casino games to pass the time. By the time my coffee's ready,
Order for Riley.
I've already taken a few victory laps. Next time you're stuck waiting, make it entertaining. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.